The fall season has just begun, and we've been seeing a flurry of changes from the last few weeks. Are we ready for the next chapter at Microsoft Flight Simulator? Plenty of changes to arrive, not just from a sober, well-known teams trying to make a difference in flight simulation. Hope you've all been fantastic, ladies and gentlemen. Would this be your first visit? Hit that subscribe button as we cover the latest. Plus, hang tight as we have a huge giveaway coming at the end. Classics to propellers, airliners, and some tools that are on the creative front. Let's cover all of them. It's been some time since we mentioned the classics. The Clem L25, an early look into the first project. A familiar name to FSX users, as the team are known to produce some cool classic German aircraft. FW190 or the BF108 have great memories from most folks getting their hands on the FSX version. Now naturally, it's time to see them here. Entirely built from scratch, the Clem L25 fits the sim perfectly. A low slow flyer that offers excellent visibility. Look at that. What began more than a year ago as a simple wooden metal frame has surely turned out into a beautiful, highly detailed aircraft. High definition textures, authentic sounds, an impressive 3D model with beautiful woodwork, leather upholstery, and those steam gauges should take us back to the 20s. With no release date on the table, this is something to follow. Moving to the GA lot, now retrofitting a fleet with Stormscope has been in the spotlight this week. What are we talking about? Now Just Flight have numerous projects on their hands, including our friend Martin's most favorite, the Tomahawk. Plus, regular updates to existing products can further improve and maintain compatibilities with sim updates. They've been doing a great job. A new instrument that will soon make it to the cockpit of the studio's GA planes, the Stormscope. This is based on a real-world lighting detection instrument with the Warrior PA28 fitted with this. A lightning strike monitor. Now this is the main function of the instrument. Plus, due to the limitations set of the sim with the SDKs, hopefully we see some good use to it. Now the Stormscope is capable of much more, especially when paired with the Skywatch traffic avoidance system, and with testing in progress, there's more time for this to roll into the marketplace. A different but interesting add-on for sure. How more immersive can we get here, right? The first-person effect surely adds another step before starting off, making sure to have a good walk around, do some final inspections. A brand new feature that allows us to explore from a very realistic and a personal point of view. Now you can imagine boarding an aircraft through stairs, plus jetways to have a complete experience, and with walking or running motions and sounds. I'd love to try this on a VR. A work in progress item. Now the only drawback so far I hear is that this affects the performance, hitting between 5 to 15 frames per second. The latest version should have it, and this comes from FSRealistic. With a number of add-ons from different aspects, things can be much more interesting. So ideally, it would be best if we shop for the right graphics card, imagining the future here. The much-awaited Pilatus PC21 is now officially out of the marketplace. A rendition of this fast turboprop trainer can take us to another step of reality. The newest at the sim. Now Iris Simulations have managed to get an official license from Pilatus, with whom they've had a long-term partnership which would eventually lead to the release of the PC9 and the PC24. This is a good sign as the aircraft was made particularly for Microsoft Flight Simulator. Over the years the team has done fairly well, and it surely appears to be a blast. A partnership between Iris Simulations and RAAF Virtual. Imagine 4,000 feet a minute climb with a speed of 426 miles per hour. We plan on reviewing this shortly, so stay tuned to follow on this one. Ground level speaking, the Unalaska Airport, PADU in short. This has been a remote public airport on the Amaknak Island. An Orbix product, by the way, that's a scenic airport. Now with the help of Matteo Venanziani's team, we see a solid product here, featuring a short 4,500 feet runway that's bordered on one side by a step drop off into the ocean and a hill to the north. It's going to be interesting here with both runways having the ocean, which presents a challenging approach on landing. Now 20% of all the flights are usually cancelled due to weather and a short runway. A complete reproduction of the entire city and harbors with custom buildings, custom ground poly and taxi signs, optional statics that works perfectly well with the Orbix Alaskan mesh. In the world of development, one more week left for the big day. We are all on the same boat waiting for Sim Update 11 to be official. The 40th anniversary serves as a milestone opening doors to unknown possibilities. With the inclusion of free planes, glider simulations have made a stride at the sim from different studios in the meanwhile. We need to get this official with the support we've always hoped, which happens this month. Certainly, exciting times are ahead, and with the recent feature discovery series gives us an idea on every detail which has been well covered, dedicating to gliders coming to the sim. There are additional areas that are key to the development team. Now the team have reached out to actual pilots of these gliders, getting permissions to produce 3D designs both in and out, having the goal of getting the most accurate and detailed model of each of them. What can be more fun without audio? This is another concept that has a close focus, and we ought to expect some realistic sounds that react according to the air impacting the glider at each moment. One of the impressive sneak peeks into what has gone in would be the showcasing of the flight model and instrumentation, the actual dynamics that makes the glider soar as at how it's supposed to in the real world. Before we move to events and freewares, we're back to have another set of giveaways. Have you experienced emergency lights back at the sim? This is from South Oaks Co. One of these packs are to be won. 3 Seafront Simulations packs. Now these are Hawaiian Vessels expansion pack. 3 of them. 2 helipads, 2 RX packs and 2 Miramar jet fields. 10 giveaways to be won. Very simply, all you need to do is to subscribe and leave a comment below here, and 10 lucky winners will be picked and announced on next week's video. An easy way is to hit that bell button to get notified on next week's video to see if you won any of these awesome packs. Towards events, the gang of Aussie Group Flights team plan on conquering the skies of Australia, their home country. The plan is to explore and get a good feel of the terrain, vegetation and civilization throughout this great land. The world update certainly offered us a huge location to explore, and the team plan on starting from Bankstown to Coffs Harbour. The organizer Cinnamon Inc. has shared plenty of details of the event, the flight plan, and the Cessna Skyhawk is a suggested aircraft for this event. An easy way is to join our Discord server. You get plenty of details of events, latest news, and what's hot at the sim. Now freewares are many, there are thousands, and this week, let's first of all thank the dev here. Windhover, a regional airport that's rather simple, yet neatly done. Located in northern Arkansas in the town of Bentonville, this airport offers both asphalt runway as well as a grass runway. KVBT in short, Bentonville Municipal Airport. Now the dev has made sure to retexture the runways, taxiways, ramps, add custom 3D models for most buildings on the airport, custom hand-placed taxiway lines and markings, plus accurate airport lighting with approach lights and night lighting. A 5-star rating and a new airport to consider. He has a bunch of other projects with a good rating as well. So big thanks to the dev again for this freeware. The links for both the community event and the freeware can be found right here in the description below. With all honesty, the add-ons we showcase are creative, amazing and interesting. But do we really have to buy them all, Every one of them look fantastic, and that's where the wallet gets light, I suppose. There's more to follow, and do subscribe to get notified. Until next time, do take care.